According to European Union, by 2030, over 70% of European companies will use artificial intelligence system in a critical environment like public administration and government, communication, healthcare, and manufacturing. But are we ready for this revolution? Welcome everyone to Hello Trust, the podcast of Tinexta Infocert regarding digital trust, technology and regulation. Today's topic will be quite tough. With me there is Fabrizia Banti. Ciao Fabrizia.
Hello everyone. Ciao.
We will talk about artificial intelligence and the AI Act and generally speaking regarding trustworthiness of AI. So quite complex topic, right? In fact, I want to go on right away with the first question. Regarding the artificial intelligence, everyone is using it. I'm using it. You're using it. Probably not so many people trust still the AI. And so the trustworthiness of AI is quite a topic. But concretely, what is trustworthiness, AI trustworthiness?
Okay, not easy. Trustworthy AI is a concept that has been developed by the European Commission that asked to a group of experts to provide guidelines on trustworthy AI.
Perfect.
And trustworthy AI is a concept that is based on several principles, 7. We can go just through some of them
Yes,
that
please.
are really important in my opinion. The first one is related to the human in the loop. It's something that maybe you already
Yes,
heard
I heard
about.
about it.
Exactly. The idea is that AI cannot take decision, or better said, the human should be involved and still be in the decision making. A second one that I think it's worth to mention is related to the transparency. The process through which the AI is providing an answer to a question or a decision or an information should be easy, should be explainable and documented. That's really important because, of course, you need to understand what is happening on the back end side.
I think that's maybe some example could help because those are quite theoretical topics and keywords behind the trustworthiness of AI. Do you have some example for us?
Yes, of course. We can think about an hospital using or leveraging AI system to read transparencies and provide like hypotheses of diagnosis for the doctors. And in this case, if you apply the trustworthy AI, and it's what the AI Act is requiring,
Okay.
you, for example, will expect the doctor to be the one that at the end of the day will take the decision of on the diagnosis. So you will have like the AI system as a tool helping the doctor to take the decision. The same related to the transparency of the information. So if the AI system is saying there is something wrong, you expect the AI system also to explain why. So, for example, to providing the information that in the transparency there is something that is not okay on the left side of the
And all those principles can be, let's say, labeled to use cases to concretely in the life of everyone, and it will be like this, I think, with the AI Act. And I know that it's quite hard to explain it maybe in 2-3 minutes, but I imagine that this principle goes inside the AI Act. So can you tell us?
Okay, yeah, it's not easy, but yes, the AI Act is based on the concept of the trustworthy AI. The trustworthy AI is the AI that the European Union is targeting.
Okay.
Why it is a revolution? Because for the first time we have a regulation that is directly applicable in all member states. That is providing rules on how AI systems should be provided within the European Union market. So it's
Quite new.
exactly. And one more thing that it's important, it's that the AI Act is based on the risk-based approach. So the AI Act is requesting the companies to classify the AI system, and depending on the risk associated to the use of the specific AI system, there are unacceptable risks or risks that require specific to comply with specific obligations. What's interesting is that the legislator is requesting to consider how you will use the AI system. So, for example, you can have an AI system that you use for biometric recognition, but depending on the specific use case, you will have a different
Level of risk.
level of risk. Exactly.
Okay, for example,
For example, the biometric identification to open a bank account is different from the biometric recognition that you have in open spaces, for example, an airport, in order to identify clear. It's also different from a technical point of view, what happening in the back end. But just to be clear, yeah, that
so
it's
two
different
case-based, let's say, evaluation of risk, something like it, together with technology and so on. Okay, that's quite important because it impacts a lot the everyday life for all the person in Europe in the next future, and I think a lot of decision regarding the company as well, because company on every sides will be impacted hugely by this new regulation, correct?
Yes, it's true. It will require for each company to assess the system that they are using and to understand how they are using this kind of new solution, AI-based solutions. So it has an impact. In my opinion, it is important to approach it in a correct way. You will need to have persons within the company that really understand deeply the functioning of AI solutions. And they will be able to analyze and provide impact assessment or risk assessment. Of course, it is also important to avoid to apply strict processes to this kind of innovative solutions. Otherwise, the problem is that the risk is to
block the innovation.
Yeah, exactly, to block the innovation.
So it's a very precise kind of implementation. You have to go deep, but not so deep with the constraints around innovation, but still you have to pursue the principle behind the trustworthiness. It will be tough. It will be tough.
The keywords could be to balance. To balance what you already applied in other regulated activities. Let's think to the GDPR, for example, and to still have and keep an eye on what you have to do in a very flexible way.
Okay, so balance and maybe agility as well.
Yeah, it's true. But agility could be a keyword.
Nice keywords. Okay, and what about let's say the digital trust world? How the AI Act will impact digital trust world and their services? I don't know if QTSP they are starting to move on the AI and AI Act somehow.
It is already impacting the digital trust world. On one side, I think that QTSP, so qualified trust service provider, like for example Infocert, are already used to move in a regulated sector and to comply with specific rules in order to offer services within the market. So it won't be a disruption on considering this topic. It could be a disruption considering the market on how the AI, not only the AI Act, but AI from a technical point of view, could improve the use of digital trust tools. For example, the certified electronic delivery service, or the digital signature, or the workflow management, and so on. This could be really impacted because, of course, it will be
enhanced probably, for sure.
Exactly.
So we are already seeing an announcement regarding the qualified trust services. Together with the AI Act, they will be probably more trustworthy also.
We hope so.
Hopeful.
Hopefully, this is the aim of the one of the aim of the AI Act. So
Okay, thank you, Fabrizia. It's been everything quite clear, even if I think it's quite complex, at least to me. But thank you for your help, and thank you, everyone. Please follow us on YouTube and the other platforms, and to the next episode of Hello Trust. Bye.